Well, hello everyone. My name is Christopher Cando. I am an all-round engineer for Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. My future goal is actually to become an aerospace engineer with a focus on space mechanics. You see, when I was 18 years old, I was enrolled in St. Peter's University in Jersey City, New Jersey, pursuing a computer science degree. Now, unfortunately, the city that I was living in had a very hostile environment, with people being a very bad influence in my life. I was lazy, uncaring, and did not appreciate the opportunity that I had for being able to go to college. My grades were drastically affected due to my past perspective on my education. However, once I moved in Naples, Florida, I was not given financial aid due to my 1.9 GPA just because of St. Peter's University. As you guys heard before, I was very uncaring. I waited a year to see if I could get a Pell Grant due to the financial problems that I was currently incurring during that time. My parents couldn't back me up as it was very hard times for me. However, unfortunately, it all ended with me not being offered with no grant and no financial aid. So at the end of the day, I had to work full time and try to pay off my tuition. Now, this event actually made me into a highly motivated, truly dedicated individual with a strive and wanting to do better in school. I attended Florida State went to State College and graduated with honors with an associate degree in general studies. I then transferred over to FGCU, Florida Gulf Coast University, wanted to become a financial major. But unfortunately, I found no passion for it. I tried doing stocks, I tried doing forex exchange, which is like exchanging with other countries, but it was just something that I was not passionate about. Then, out of nowhere, one day I went outside to walk my dog. I looked up into the stars and I told myself, I want a career that is closely related to this field. Anything that has to do with space, it has to be what I want to do because it always interests me ever since I was a kid. That's something that I always wanted for me. Therefore, I decided to attend Embry-Riddle since all the nearby universities did not have aerospace engineering. The only one that was pretty close was the Daytona Beach University campus. I went there to try to see if it was something that I really wanted to do. I wanted to become an aerospace engineer, which was my first major in Daytona. Now, unfortunately, due to COVID reasons and financial reasons, I decided to just do online. I decided to stop going on campus, came back home, and told myself I was gonna just apply online because it's very expensive to live on Daytona. Now, unfortunately, this is a more financially ably stable to actually become an aerospace engineer. Now, the only bad thing about it is that online classes only was able to an all-round engineer. That's the only thing I could do for online classes. But once I graduate with my bachelor's, I could therefore become an aerospace engineer with my master's. Excuse me. Now, good news is that my dream job is to wanting to work either for SpaceX or NASA as an aerospace engineer, like I said before, something that's closely related to that career path. Either SpaceX or NASA is my dream goal. Now, currently, I am working as an aviation company called Swissport as a lead passenger service agent. My plan B careers, which is what I just said, is to become an ATC at RSW, meaning like air traffic control at the airport tower. It's something that is closely related to the thing that I really want to become, but it's not something that I really want to pursue. But it's just a plan B with a degree that I'm trying to focus on. Now, eventually, once I receive my aerospace engineer degree, I will pursue my passion to become an aerospace engineer for a space or an aviation company if it ever comes down to it once I get my degree. Now, that's pretty much my story, and thank you for listening to me.